Well, it's officially Mardi Gras, in which that means it's Fat Tuesday. And cities all over the country, folks are celebrating, but none like those in the city of New Orleans. We're joined now by Margaret over in New Orleans to tell us a little about what's going on there. Good morning, Margaret.
Good morning, Dallas, and happy Mardi Gras. It's Fat Tuesday here in New Orleans. That means that this party will go on all day long into the night, wrap up about midnight, but there will be parades, marching bands, people picnicking and cooking food out here on the parade ground, and just having a great time all the way until midnight tonight.
Now, Margaret, it looks like y'all are having a blast, but I can't help but to notice the fact that you're all bundled up. How cold is it out there this year?
You know, it's about 38, 40 degrees, but I can tell you that weather never stops Mardi Gras. The crowds will come bundled up or stripped down, depending on how they need to dress for the occasion. Rain, sleet, snow, or cold weather, it doesn't stop this party, not one bit.
Well, it looks like there are a ton of revelers out there. Seems like a very family-friendly event, right?
It is. That's kind of a misnomer about Mardi Gras, that it's kind of an adult celebration. Nothing could be farther than the truth. This is a family-friendly event. Families come out and have for generations. This is something passed down from grandfather to child, and you'll see entire family groups out here, many of them costumed all alike, and they'll be barbecuing out here, grilling, cooking the crawfish, frying the beignets, and just really enjoying the day as family groups.
Okay, well, you just made me very hungry, but one of the things I'd have to get while I was there is some beads. Tell me about the tradition of throwing beads from the floats.
Well, the beads are just kind of an extra special lanyap, as we call it, something for nothing in New Orleans, where the float riders throw beads to the people watching the parade. And that's kind of unlike parades in many parts of the country where they wave from the floats. They don't throw anything. No, we get stuff when we go to Mardi Gras parades. Look at all this. I caught all this in parades over the weekend.
I absolutely love it. And one of the things that I've always been interested is the crews. Can you tell us about the crews and their roles in making these parades happen?
Well, the crews are integral. That is what drives Mardi Gras, really. The crews are nonprofit organizations, essentially, and members pay dues and ride in the parades, and that's how the whole thing is funded. There's no tax or fees or anything that the people who watch the parade pay to put this on. It's all funded by the individual marching and parading organizations, which we call crews.
And so you'd almost have to be a part of one of these crews to get on one of the floats. Is that how that works?
It can work that way, but some crews open membership, and you're able to just pay your dues and ride, and that's entirely doable. And if you want more information about how to get more involved, you can visit the New Orleans Convention and Visitors Bureau website, which is neworleanscvb.com. You see some riders here on a fire truck in the Zulu parade, just having a blast.
Well, it looks like so much fun. And is there, I know you said this will be going on tonight until midnight. Is there a good place to try and get the right spot? Is there some strategy about getting the right spot for one of these parades?
You know, there really isn't. You just walk up, find a spot on the sidewalk, and you watch the parade go by. You know, there are ways you can get tickets to balconies and reviewing stands, and you can do that on the Convention and Visitors Bureau website. But really, it's free. Anybody can come on out and enjoy it. You just walk up, find a little piece of ground, you'll make friends with your neighbors. In a minute, you'll probably be offered a dish of jambalaya if they're cooking, and you just have a great time.
Oh, it sounds like my kind of party. And this has been going on for decades, right, Margaret?
Well, for hundreds of years, actually. They first celebrated Mardi Gras in Louisiana in 1699, and it's been going on basically ever since then. The parades, as we know them, really didn't start until about 1857, but they were parading in the city of New Orleans in the 1820s, and of course it's continued on to the present day. It's going strong. It doesn't look to be ending anytime soon.
Well, I'll tell you this, Margaret. Being there in New Orleans on Fat Tuesday is on my bucket list. One of these years I'm going to make it there. I hope it's warmer than 40 degrees.
Why don't you make it next year?
Hey,
come on down and enjoy the day.
Sounds great.
All right, we'll see you then.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Happy Mardi Gras, everybody.
And happy Mardi Gras to you as well. When we come back, we're in the Sub-Zero Wolf Bentwood kitchen whipping up a delicious recipe just for Fat Tuesday. Stick around.